This might be pretty stupid, what I'm about to attempt. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. Welcome every day. Welcome every day. Everybody. This is jer-dog, where I go live every day at 4:20 p.m. or as close as possible. That's Eastern Standard Time. It's a little bit past that now. I'm a little bit late, but that's because I've got an injured thumb. Look at this. An injured thumb. I cut the tip off yesterday when I was slicing up vegetables for a snack tray. But fuck it, we're gonna see how it goes today. They say I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to go to the hospital for this actually. So this might be stupid, who knows? But I'm gonna go ahead and whip myself up a cocktail, a little White Russian action for the 420 report, Hump Day Happy Hour. And if you want to call and talk to me, here is the number right there. I've got it set up so you can call in live and we can have a little back and forth exchange verbally right here on the phone, live on Facebook, if you're so inclined. If not, just hit the share button. A lot of people joining in already. Cheryl and Russell and John and Matt, Brooks. Steve Cypress is here. Good to see you, Steve. Yikes, he says. Yeah, dude. Serious yikes. I got my son the new Sensei Samurai knife, whatever it is. It's the As Seen on TV knife. We picked that up. My 7-year-old really wanted a kitchen knife. That was one of the things that was on his Christmas list. I'm like, yeah, let's get him a kitchen knife. You know, he likes to help my wife out with cooking and baking and things like that. So I'm like, let's get him one. Jake is here, Melissa here. Guys, hit the share button if you're so inclined. Leave me some comments. Leave me some questions. Good to see you. I'll answer. And wherever you're watching from right now, leave that in the comments below, and I will let you know when I'll be performing in your area next. However, this weekend, Friday night, I go down to Jamestown, Missouri for a show at the Watering Hole. And then on Saturday night, I head up to Palmyra, Nebraska, the Palmyra Pub, where I'll be joined with my co-star, Ed Burrows, another great Iowa talent when it comes to comedy on the road. I think we got someone called in already. What's up? Who's here? Anybody there?
Jer-dog.
It's my man, Steve Cypress.
What is up? Is there a delay? I'm watching on the video.
Yeah, there is probably a slight delay between the phone and the video, you know.
All right, I got to turn the sound off on my computer then.
Yeah, it'll be kind of echoey.
Jer-dog, what'd you do to your finger? Youch!
Yeah, man, I was slicing up vegetables with the new Sensei kitchen knife that I picked up for my son for a Christmas gift yesterday. And
I mean, you were attempting to slice up the vegetables. You were actually slicing up your own thumb.
It slices, it dices.
I'll bet that was not in the directions of the recipe.
What's that?
I'll bet that wasn't in the directions of the recipe, and if it was, I got to get a hold of that recipe maker.
Well, you know, Steve, what I like to say when it comes to me working in the kitchen is every meal I serve, there's always a little bit of me in it.
There you go. Remind me not to eat at your restaurant.
Remind me not to go into the restaurant business.
As long as that little piece of you is above the belt, maybe I'd go to the restaurant.
Look at
not
Steve.
that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all. Steve making it a crazy video already today for Hump Day Happy Hour. I'm whipping myself up a little bit of a cocktail, and I don't know if that's the wisest move when I've got a bleeding thumb. They say alcohol thins your blood out, but it is Hump Day Happy Hour on the 420 report, and that is the tradition. So we'll see how this goes. For those of you that don't know, in fact, that's probably just about everybody, Steve Cypress is the guy that's on the phone with me right now, and he helped me take my comedy career to the next level by he's giving me a lot of business advice. He gives me a lot of promotion tips and tricks and strategies and techniques, things that I like to pass along to the venues and bars that I work with. Back in 2011, I think it was, when I first met this guy, and he put on seminars at Chicago, the Chicagoland area where I was based out of at that time. Just gotten on the radio, or was just about to get on the radio, and this dude helped me take it to the next level. So that's what I've got on the phone. He's like my business advisor. He is my business advisor. What am I saying? Like, the dude is my comedy career business advisor. And I've got other.
Well, I'm going to help you some more right now.
What's that?
You got to do a fundraiser, because all your fans are going to feel sorry for you and want to help you out. And you can say, for every $20 you donate, you get a ticket to my next event or a CD or something. Come on.
That's a really good idea. That's a really.
You got to turn this into some cash. You don't just chop off your thumb for nothing.
That's why I like this guy, man. He figures out a way to make a profit even in injury. Oh, we're cutting up a little bit, Steve. It's good to hear from you, man. How is your holidays going? Oh, Steve is on the other line right now. He called in. And good to hear from you, man. But I think the phone line cut up just a little bit, and I'm bumping my little placard here for you to call me live. If you want to call me live, go ahead. I can bring more people on the phone at once. 515-604-9625, 229911. You got to hit the hashtag or it won't let you through. And if you want to copy my CD for free, go to barcomic.com. Right now, Hump Day Happy Hour on the 420 Report. Like I was saying, this Friday night, I'll be going to Jamestown, Missouri for a show at the Watering Hole. The Watering Hole. And I think that one's just about sold out, if not already. And then Saturday night, I go to Palmyra, Nebraska for a show at Palmyra Pub, joined by my co-star Ed Burrows, another great Iowa talent. Iowa, it's amazing to me that so many good comedians have actually come out of Iowa. A lot of them don't necessarily claim that, you know. It's not something it's not like Iowa's legendary for our comedy. We're legendary for our corn, our hogs, our methamphetamines. Not that I know anything about that. I just know that, like, you know, about 30 miles from here is pretty much the methamphetamine capital. I guess New Mexico is right up there as well, which is why they set the show Breaking Bad in New Mexico. Steve Cypress, fundraiser for jer-dog's medical bills. Start a GoFundMe page. I like that, dude. Raquel's here, Ed, Holly, Pauline, Adam, Kristen. Good to see you guys. Hit the share button if you're so inclined, and leave me some questions or some comments if you want. And if you comment where you're watching from, I will let you know when I'll be performing in your area next. Yeah, man, I don't know what I'm going to do about this, because it keeps bleeding. I think I might have to go get the tip sewn back on. I don't know. What do they call that? A skin grafting or something like that. We looked it up. We did some research in what you do if you cut the tip of your thumb off. I just bandaged it up. I hope that it'll heal back over, and then I'll be good to go. But it's going to be difficult to go out there and shake people's hands and high five. Mad Mike, did you glue it back on? You know, I got something called liquid skin. And so I think what I'm going to do as soon as I wrap this up, maybe get another cocktail in me just to dull the pain a little bit. And there's that old music back once again. Call in if you want. There's the number, 515-604-9625. Hit the code 229911. Hit the hashtag, and you can talk to me live right here, right now on the 420 Report. Let's see if I'm trying to make this look real nice. I don't know. It might be exercise in futility. Whew, have you ever had an injured body? I mean, have you ever cut a body part off? That came out weird. I don't know. Maybe this was a bad idea to get alcohol in my system. Steve, sorry about the poor connection. I can take a hit. Hung up. Oh, no problem, dude. It was just that it was breaking up, so I couldn't understand. But Steve, I would love to talk to you anytime. And thanks for calling in today. I really appreciate it. Anybody else that wants to call in, there's the number right there on the side of your screen, 515-604-9625. Put in the code 229911. Go to my website, barcomic.com. Get a free copy of my CD, Totally Baked. Totally baked, totally free. What are some of your injuries? Have you ever had a massive wound that you had to take care of? Have you ever had, and try to make it something silly too. Like, I don't want to hear any real tragedy. Have you ever cut the tip of your thumb off? I know a friend of mine who I do the Wild West shows. His name is Justin Hill. Mad Mike, you know what I'm talking about if you're still watching. He actually he didn't cut his he cut his pinky off, but he didn't cut it off with a knife. They were messing around. They weren't messing around. They were trying to retrieve a set of keys or a set of keys or something. The story that I heard, they're trying to get a set of keys or something out of like a grate. They fell down into the gutter in the street, and then they went into like the sewage grate, and then they had to lift up that cover in order to get the keys out from under there. And then when they went to drop the cover, somehow the edge of it caught his finger and like pretty much chopped the nub right off. Steve, I sliced my thumb in half, was carving my initials into a try when my Swiss Army. Oh, damn, dude. So you've been there, man. You know what it feels like. And it really didn't even hurt that much. These knives, they're sharp as hell, man. And I was kind of worried about that, giving a sensei as seen on TV. It slices, it dices, it'll cut the tip of your thumb off. As seen on TV, infomercial, kitchen knife. I was a little bit nervous about giving that to my 7-year-old as a Christmas gift. My wife said that'd be fine. And like, she's usually the one who's more worried about safety than I am. I'm the guy who's a risk taker. She's usually pretty adverse to taking risks, but she's like, yeah, fuck it. He wants to learn how to cook in the kitchen. He's really into it. We can teach him how to be responsible with a kitchen knife. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I agree. We can teach him how to be responsible with a kitchen knife and how to use it properly and safely. And then here I am cutting up vegetables for the snack platter or the chili or whatever it was we were making yesterday. And just 3 minutes into the whole process, tip of the thumb goes right up. And now my kid is completely scared to even use the fucking knife that he wanted so bad. So like, I ruined his Christmas gift for him like 5 minutes after we gave it to him. Steve says, suggestion, never attempt to carve upward with a Swiss Army knife. Yeah, that's true. Or towards your body. This is Boy Scout 101. That's the stuff they teach you when you're very first learning how to use that shit. You always cut away, But here I am slicing vegetables, and I think I'm being all fucking cool. I'm being like the guy on TV that says, and it was just so easy to do. Like, it's a great knife. It really is a great knife. We'll see how long it lasts, but fresh out of the package, it's a pretty goddamn good knife, that Sensei kitchen knife. And that's something that I've discovered about these as seen on TV infomercial products. You never really know what to expect, but a lot of times, it's either like the best fucking thing ever that your money could buy, or it's the biggest gimmick bullshit rip-off possible. You never quite know what to expect. It's like that My Pillow. You ever see those My Pillow commercials? Is that actually a good pillow? Does anybody know? It's pretty damn expensive for a fucking pillow, but if it's going to give you the night's worth of sleep that it promises to do, that might be a good investment to make. If you're someone that already has trouble sleeping, I don't know. See, I don't want to even take the risk because it just looks like a scam. I'd rather pick it up in the store and then be able to return it if I want and not go through the whole rigmarole of ordering that shit off a commercial. But obviously some people are, because they keep running that son of a bitch over and over and over and over again. This is something about me that a lot of people don't know, is I'm way more interested in infomercials on television than I am actually in the television programs. And I don't know if that comes from my interest in self-promotion, marketing, and sales and business, or if that comes from my growing up as a wrestling fan back in the day. I used to watch pro wrestling, and basically all of their weekend programming was an infomercial for their live events that were coming to town. You know, they'd bring on Andre the Giant or Jimmy Superfly Snuka or Jake the Snake Roberts to come in, and they would cut these promos, and they'd say, and if you want to see Jake the Snake, he'll be at Veterans Memorial Auditorium this Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, Des Moines, Iowa. Tickets are on sale now. You know, so I was always into that kind of a thing. It's like, wow, they're doing a TV show right here locally for an event that I could go see. Or is it just the fact I'm into these infomercials because a lot of times I'm out at the clubs until 1 or 2 in the morning, and I don't even get back until the hotel until late at night. And the only thing that they're broadcasting on television at that time is infomercials. Hey, Gary, what's up? Gary says, I hate that pillow. Tim says, Fireball. No, dude, no Fireball today. I got myself a White Russian going. I've been taking my sweet-ass time drinking it. Totally milking this fucker, so to speak. I've got some stuck on my mustache. There's the other side. Gary Henry, my wife loves hers, but it messed my neck up. Yeah, you never know. Were you able to return it? They always offer like 100%. Money back guaranteed, lifetime guarantee, all this stuff. I think that Sensei knife that I cut the tip of my thumb off yesterday was it's lifetime guaranteed. I don't know if they're going to send me a replacement thumb or not, though. I don't know how guaranteed that knife actually is. In any case, I'm injured. It's Hump Day Happy Hours, the 420 report. My daily live video blog, I go on every day, 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or as close as possible. And this weekend, I got to get in the game. Got to get in the game with an injury. Friday night, Jamestown, Missouri, the Watering Hole. We're pretty much sold out for that one. I think there might be a few tickets left, as well as this Saturday night, Palmyra, Nebraska, Palmyra Pub. There might be a few tickets left for that. For the last 3 years that I've played there, they have packed them in, standing room only. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to New Year's Eve. It's going to be like the first New Year's Eve. My wife and I were talking about it earlier in the week. It's going to be the first New Year's Eve in about 20 years that I have not had a show. The last one that I didn't do a show was the year 2000, so 18 years. But I did New Year's Eve shows the previous 4 years before that. So I'd say this is the second New Year's Eve in 22 years, if my math serves correctly, that I actually have off. So I'm really looking forward to partying it up New Year's Eve, and I'll probably do a special 420 report, special New Year's Eve, New Year's resolutions maybe. Shout out to everybody who's had an impact on me in 2018. I'll also be back tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. or as close as possible. Leave a comment wherever you're watching from right now. Leave a question, leave a comment. I'll answer them, even if it's on the replay later on. And wherever you're watching from, comment that below, and I will go back and let you know when I'll be performing in your area again. And I keep bumping my sign. But if you want to get my CD for free, go to barcomic.com. and you can get Totally Baked totally free. I'm going to finish up this cocktail in the next couple minutes, and we'll get the hell out of here. I got business to take care of. No, I just gave it to my son. Very cool. Skeeter's good to see you. Kelly's here. Brenda, Ashton, Dylan checking in. Guys, if you want to go to a kick-ass pre-New Year's Eve party, they got the free jukebox pre-New Year's Eve party. I believe that's this Saturday at the Junkyard Bar and Grill in Barnum, Iowa. So all my Iowa fans, friends, and followers, head on over to Barnum. It's just outside of Fort Dodge. It's a junkyard-themed bar. Very, very cool. Very fun. They bring in a lot of great live musical acts. I've played there a few times. I'm booked again to perform there in February. Also in Michigan this Friday night, December 28th. Ashton, if you're still watching, put the information or the link in the comments there where people, the event link, where people can go to check out your pre-New Year's Eve party this weekend. Michigan, Sanford, Michigan, this Friday night, the Maniac and Magic, Nathan Tricky Allen, my co-star on the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show, will be bringing his one-man show to the Northern Lanes as part of the Grassroots Comedy Tour. Northern Lanes, Sanford, Michigan. So all my Michigan friends, get on out there. We got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm super excited. Gary checking in from Wilmington, Ohio. Okay, dude, I'm not sure. I know I got shows in Ohio coming up, and I'll let you know. I know you do comedy. Gary's actually called in before for the open mic, open lines on the 420 report. And he's got some good material too. So if you get a chance, go hit him up with a friend request. Go to his website or whatever he's got his tour schedule posted. Gary, if you want to list your dates in the comments there, I'll make sure to share them out with everybody as well. And then anytime you see me performing in your area, or if you want to take a road trip, just go on my schedule. Go to jer-dog-comedy.com, hit the show dates link, and that's got my entire schedule for 2019 on there so far. We'll be adding a lot more, and I don't even think it's updated yet, so there might be more to add right now today. I should go check that out. But anytime you want to come open up for me, dude, just let me know. Open invitation, brother. Otherwise, I might have to go to the doctor for this. This was not bleeding, and then I was trying to mess with stuff, and I was typing, and I think I aggravated it. And now I'm going to have to go get the tip of my thumb glued back on, sewn back on, covered up with hot glue, get that liquid skin, maybe just get one of those fake magician thumbs. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll walk around with a prosthetic thumb. Oh, what do I do? Should I add some more vodka to this? Let me refresh my cocktail just a little bit. There's hardly any in there. If you want to call in real quick in the next couple minutes while I make myself up another White Russian, please do so. There's the number right here on the side of the screen, 515-604-9625, extension 229911. They say alcohol thins the blood, so you shouldn't drink when you've got a cut, because it'll just bleed more. But, you know, I will sacrifice myself for my art and your entertainment value. Where's my Kahlua? There it is. Got just a little bit more here. Plus, it's dulling the pain, man. Of course, ibuprofen will probably do that same trick without the negative side effects. Let's see how much we got. A little bit more left in there for one more after this when I wrap up. Where's my cream? Oh my God. See, this is probably why you shouldn't have even just one cocktail on an empty stomach. Look at this mess now. I've totally shook up this carton of cream without the lid on, and it's sprayed everywhere all over me. And I'm going to have a rotten milk smell on my pants. I've got a mess to clean up. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. This is a serious blooper. Congratulations, anybody watching live right now who has made it this far into the replay. This is a disaster. Oh my God, what the fuck did I do? There is whipped cream, what's this called? Heavy whipping cream all over my fucking office floor. And now I'm banging my head on the desk. Oh, I'm a hot mess. This is ridiculous. This might have been a mistake. Like I started at the very beginning of this video, this might have been stupid. And that rag is nasty. This is the real life. This is like the real moment that you're getting on a live video right now. I usually like to talk openly and honestly from my heart and just free form it and wing it and be completely improvisational and just see whatever happens. Well, this is sometimes what happens. A disaster strikes and you got to deal with it. And you're right there live on a video with people watching. I got this irritating hold music going right now. All right. Cap on. Now I'll shake it up. And now, oh my God, I'm messing everything up. All right. We're just going to move that off to the side. Nobody's calling anyway. I'm going to hang up the phone. I can't take the music anymore. Now I'm so stressed out, I need the cocktail just to relax a little bit. What an episode. Like I said, I thought this would be a stupid move to make, trying to have a couple cocktails with a bleeding thumb and do a live video at the same time. Whatever, man. As long as you got some laughs out of it, that's all I care about. As long as you come see my shows in the future, that's all I care about. As long as you're having a good time, a good holiday season, As long as you're not there stirring up the shit on Facebook. You know, I'd rather make an ass out of myself on Facebook and spill my cocktail all over the place and show you my injured thumb and reveal to you my business advisors and talk to you guys and just have fun with it than the usual bullshit that happens on social media where people are just trying to get into these arguments and pissing matches and trying to one-up each other with their quote-unquote intelligent argument about politics. But most of the time, none of us, we can't even keep our own fucking lives in check. I mean, look at me. I can't even mix up a goddamn cocktail and remember to keep the lid on the cream before I shake it up. And once again, I forgot to put it back on. It's all over my cell phone over here. Look at this. It's a mess. It's a nightmare. I can't even keep my own shit straight and organized without it turning into a disaster. You think I know what it takes to run a complex entity like the United States of America or the state government? Are you fucking kidding me? As long as you're enjoying yourself and you're having a few laughs, though, that's all that matters. It's all worth it at the end of the day. And I'd rather give you a few laughs in the middle of your day than have you out there on social media just pissing other people off and getting yourself pissed off and worked up because you're arguing with politics with somebody. Whoo! What a day, man. And I got to mix this up. I'm going to have myself a drink. This video's gone on way longer than I thought it was going to. But whatever, man. Giving you the real inside look on what it's like to be the mighty jer-dog. This is the real life shit right here. Edgy, imperfect, anything goes videos, unlike that polished crap you see on TV. We're like, oh, they're so funny, they're so funny, they're so funny. It's like, yeah, you realize that guy's doing a script that he's rehearsed all week. You realize that guy's playing in front of an audience that just cheers and laughs whenever they pull up the applaud now sign or the laugh now sign. You realize that guy has 17 or 18 or like a zillion fucking professional writers in the back office that are coming up with the lame, politically correct jokes that you get for his perfectly polished television production. What you get right here with jer-dog Live is imperfect, unpolished, real, in the moment, improvisational. Brooks, it's all good. Hey, girl, you're going to get me banned off Facebook with comments like that. Can't be saying things like that. Brooks. Steve Cypress, hey, honey, today's live video was so great that I'm going to give that one a love. That is some of the funniest stuff I've ever had for a comment on Facebook. And that's my business advisor. That's why I chose that guy, because he's got a sick sense of humor just like I do. We get along great. And I appreciate it, Steve Cypress. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for sticking with me through this whole video. It kind of turned into a disaster, but it was funny nonetheless. And what a great comment to leave. I don't even know how I could top that at this point. And I don't even know if it's worth drinking the rest of this right here, right now, live on the video. Always leave on the high note. That's my tip. Mr. Southeast Iowa, Dave Johnson joining in. Dave, you know as well as I do, these open micers, they get on stage, they've got a little bit of material. They don't quite realize how long 5 minutes is or how long 8 minutes is. And a lot of them think they need even more time than that, need able to get to all the material that they want to get to. And you don't realize how long that actually is and how many jokes you need at your fingertips, which I have one less of right now, in order to cover the time. And when you get on stage and you do 90-minute sets like I do, you can only come up with that kind of material, years and years and years of experience, a lot of backlogged old bits that I can recall as needed, a lot of improvisation with the audience as needed. I try to cater all of my shows to that crowd that night. I don't cater to the complainers. I cater to the people that actually are into the show, and then I can feed off of them. They feed off of me, and no two shows are ever the same. But you know as well as I do, Dave Johnson, a lot of these open micers, they get on stage and they don't know how long the 5 minutes is. They don't know how long the 8 minutes is, and they get some big laughs and they're doing really good, and they run out of material, but they still have that extra 2 minutes left, and they just keep going and going and going, and the big laugh never comes back again, and they just keep going and going, trying to get the big laugh, and the longer and harder they get on stage trying to get that big laugh, the more effort they put into trying to get the big response to end with, the deeper the hole they dig, and then it just creates this downward spiral into awkwardness. You've seen it happen before. I've seen it happen before. The trick in comedy is to leave on the high note, to leave on the big laugh. Always leave them wanting more. Always leave them wanting more. That's rule number one in show business. So, guys, I'll be back tomorrow, 4:20 p.m. or as close as possible. I'm going to leave you wanting more. I'm going to end on the big laugh. Hey, honey, today's live video was so great, I creamed my pants. Tomorrow, 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or as close as possible. Until then, dog bless America.